right? The blister packs are not matching, so I'm wondering why the RX numbers are not matching on this blister pack with the RX numbers on this printout. And also the start date on this blister pack is not matching with any start date on this printout. So I'm just wondering, like, what's going on? Like, how could that be possible?
So we prepare the blister
right
in advance.
Yeah.
So let's say example, you have pickup days on Saturday. I guess you pick up every other Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? We print the label in advance. So it's take the old prescription number.
Right.
And we bill after that. So when you pick up on Saturday, we bill that. So you cannot go by the prescription number. Like, that's not I think it's a big issue.
Okay, so can you figure out when this blister pack, it says right on its start date 24th of June. So that's not when I started, that's not when I'm supposed to have started it?
So it's not necessary. It's depend on your continuity. So whatever you have at home, you finish that one first, and then you start continuing.
Yeah, every Saturday. So, but it says start date 24th June. So when was I supposed to start this blister pack? I need to know that.
That's up to you. Whenever you want to start. Like that's not a question. Like, you know.
It's up to me whenever I want to start it. That doesn't make sense to me.
This you can see here is a 2 capsule.
Yeah, and I had asked you to take one of them out.
Since when we are putting the 1 capsule?
So if we gave you 4, like if you had one from before, maybe this was before you asked us and you had left that one at home, before you asked us to change when you wanted the Zeldox in. Because I know you brought us back the vial the one time with the Zeldox, because you hadn't told us yet that you only wanted 1 capsule. So we were only going by the doctor's instructions.
Right.
So what we do when we do this, I'm going to make this, let's say I make this today, but you're not going to pick it up till Saturday. Alpesh is going to check it, and we'll do all the paperwork to make sure it's all right. I'm going to print this off today, but it's not using the prescription that we're filling on Saturday, because we're not going to bill it until Saturday. So with the paperwork, it's going by the last time we filled it.
Okay.
So if you want us to have this start date as correct, we can do that for you, but that's just not something that people normally go by, because if you're going by 2 weeks, then you pick up your blister and you just use the one that you have. Right? So if you want us to set it up so that you're going by the start date, it's just a matter of paperwork. It doesn't change anything to do with your medication or the prescriptions that we filled for you.
Yeah, and like I said, I just don't understand. Like, I take alprazolam, like I'm addicted to it. I take it every day, like I have to take it.
Yeah.
And this I took last night because I'm out of medication last night, so I saw I had some, I was like, okay, I have this blister pack, but where the heck did it come from? Because I don't know. And so I took one of them last night and yesterday morning, and there's still all those left. So it's like it's impossible. Like, I don't know how that could have appeared in my apartment without.
Well, if you forgot this one at home, instead of you thinking that you lost one at your dad's, because you got prescriptions filled while you were away, right? Because we transferred them to another pharmacy. So maybe you just forgot this one at home and it was one of the older ones, because you just brought the new ones with you. This may have been one you already had.
Yeah, that's why I wish I could find out what the start date is on the medication. At any other pharmacy, it says the day that you pick it up. Like, you know, it's not possible to find out the day I picked that up, if I did pick it up.
these blisters with this date here, I printed it the day before we build it. We build on June 25th for 2 weeks. So I would have given you 2 of these on the 25th. So this start date is for June 25th.
Okay.
And then the week after. So you would have had 2 of these. So then after that, we did your next extra 2-week supply that we gave you. So this would have been just before you left for your holidays.
Right, so it's still not making sense because I should have been out of that, right, by then, shouldn't I have?
Well, you had, on the 25th,
right,
you picked up the 2 that you normally would have,
mm-hmm.
and then a week later,
right.
you picked up 2 extra for your holidays because you were going to be gone.
And that first date was the date that I forget the pharmacist's name, but he started only putting one Zeldox.
The next 2-week supply that we gave you after this one, I only put 1 Zeldox in because that's after you told us that you only wanted 1 Zeldox. And then when you picked up this one, you brought back the vial of extra Zeldox because you told us that you didn't want it in there anymore from the ones before this one.
I know from my other blister pack that there was only one capsule of Zeldox the time before I went away on holidays, and I can phone and confirm that with my doctor. So how there's 2 blue Zeldox in there, it doesn't make sense because when I picked up on that date there was only 1 Zeldox. He started me on 1 Zeldox then.
Yeah, these 2 you picked up the week before you came back with the vial. And to pick up the 2 extra for your holiday.
Oh, we're back to that business, are we?
Can you say that again?
So you picked up these 2
right.
1 week before you picked up the 2 extra
right.
and brought back the vial. So after you picked these up,
right.
you told us that you wanted only 1 Zeldox and you brought in the vial, and when you picked up the 2 that you took for holidays extra,
right.
you only had 1 Zeldox in there. So it was only 1 cycle of your blister that we did with the 1 Zeldox because we were going by your doctor's instructions.
No, that's not right because I was in a big hurry that day. I was going away on a vacation. I wasn't thinking about getting my Zeldox decreased then. My Zeldox was decreased when I picked this one up.
When you asked us to make the vacation supply, you asked us to put 1 Zeldox in because you were reducing the dose. So I made you asked us a week in advance if you could get your blister packs early.
Okay, like you can say that, but I know for a fact that when this was picked up, or supposedly picked up, which I didn't even pick up because there's all this alprazolam in there, which I would have had to have taken, there was only 1 Zeldox, and it wasn't you who filled it, it was, what's his name that filled it? And I brought him the extra Zeldox pills, and I didn't even see you that day, so I don't know how you could have filled it when he filled it. It doesn't make sense.
No, I'm the one that makes them, and he told me that you came in and he gave me the vial to get rid of and to put a note in your file that we were only going to put 1 Zeldox in.
But I was in a big rush that day to get my pills. I was going away on vacation. I was not thinking about getting my medication reduced that day. It's not, so whatever, like
okay, well what do you want me to do about that? We're gonna fax the doctor and ask for new prescriptions, right? Or are you going to see the doctor?
You can phone him and ask him for a new prescription. I would appreciate that. And also too, I would appreciate if you could like, I've been taking 1 capsule daily for 2 months, and if you could ask him again to put 1 capsule in there, that would be great. If he says no, then that's too bad, I guess. I don't know, maybe like, I'm not sure what I should do because he's not willing to Well, I'm allowed.
Why don't you ask the doctor?
Yeah.
Like, because you decrease the capsule, right, by
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
So why didn't you talk to the doctor and let him know that you are taking 1 capsule for 2 months? So
He knows that. I already let him know that the last time I saw him, and like I said, how.
Because how the pharmacy work?
Yeah.
We follow the doctor instruction.
Yeah.
We don't have any authority to change any dose.
Yeah.
So if we have to change the dose, we have to get the permission from the doctor.
Right.
So that's why we were putting here 2 capsules, and then after your nurse
Yeah.
call me.
Yeah.
It's a patient choice.
Right.
And the patient wants to take just 1 capsule.
Right.
So then after we take your word,
Yeah.
and we start preparing and just putting the 1 capsule there.
Okay. All right.
So, if you want to decrease the dose, then you're going to have to talk to the doctor about that, because we can't ask him to change the dose for that. So because you transferred your medications.
Yeah, I just don't understand why, like, if I'm being dispensed 2 pills when I'm only taking 1 pill, right? And I have nothing in writing saying that I've only been taking 1 pill for such and such a time, and it's just
No, because we cannot write for you, because it's your choice. You decrease the dose. We have not decreased the dose.
Yeah, but there should be something printed that says that you're only dispensing me 1 capsule.
No, we cannot do that.
But you're dispensing me 2 capsules, so it doesn't make sense really. But that's fine. I mean, you do whatever, and you know, I'll call the doctor and see what he says. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.